Live like the jive start. Oh, hey, everybody. Welcome to Dumb Investing. That fellow over there, that is Harry.
That fellow over there, that's Lloyd. I'm super happy to be back in the saddle here with you tonight, Lloyd. Thanks
Yeah,
for
we
taking the
missed you.
reins.
I had no bantering. It was a quick show. Did you watch it? It went fast.
I did watch it, yeah. I think it might have been with one eye open, so I don't remember all of it, but
Yeah, and two beers. It was awesome. All right, everybody.
something like that.
It's about to get dumb up in here. On tonight's show, what you can expect. We're going to have a really fun show tonight. We are going to roll some random dice, pick some random stocks, do a little bit of homework on those. We're going to pick 1 out of 3 to invest our hard-earned retirement money into. We are going to review our portfolio that was purchased by rolling random dice and picking random stocks, and it just happens to be kicking Wall Street's butt, and we're really proud of that. And then we will get into a new segment called Lessons in Not Being Dumb, and or something like that. We don't know what we're going to call it yet.
Certainly not financial advice, though.
No, it's just lessons that we've been asked from time to time from people where to start and stuff like that. So we're going to break down kind of our lessons in life that we've learned into very small itty-bitty pieces, and it's going to make it so much easier for people to understand. And there might be some market commentary along the way at some point as well, because we're all waiting with anticipation. What happens tomorrow? Harry, what's the thing?
Inflation, inflation, inflation.
CPI comes out. If it's higher, then the taper starts. People are freaking out. But is there priced in the market? We don't know. Is it lower? Are they ever going to taper? We don't know. Maybe it's not priced in the market. What do we do? Everybody's freaking out. So it's going to be nuts.
Totally.
All right. So should we roll some dice?
Let's roll some dice.
Let's do this. All right. Hope. Let's do that one. Add to stream. There we go. All right. We're going out here. Random.org. We roll a random dice. And we get a 4. Awesome. We go to a random stock picker. We pick the 4th stock, and it is CCF. So that is one of the stocks we will review tonight. We go back to random. We roll another dice. Oh, a 6. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. ALTG. All right, that's our second stock of the night. And our third stock is being brought to us by the number 2. So 1, 2, VT. I don't have a good feeling about that one. VTWV. All right, so the smart guy Harry uses Webull, which is our trading platform. Follow the link down below. Put $100 in there. You're going to get 2 free stocks. You're a trader instantly. I'm going to go out to Yahoo. We're going to learn a little bit about these 3 companies. Oh, it's a Vanguard. Actually, not bad. Okay.
Russell 2000.
Yeah, Russell 2000. So I bet it's looking really good this year. Oh, yeah, look at that. The normal crash, we see most stocks crashed early 20 with the COVID. And this one has just come roaring back to the tune of about 20% higher than where it was. So I don't know about that, dude. By the peak, it's a little worrisome.
I agree. And I'm not, I'm here to buy stocks. I don't care about ETFs.
Yeah, I mean, they're boring. It's a good place to park money. If you're going to have a savings account, put it over here.
We parked money in a bunch of ETFs before, and all it did is cost us a bunch of money.
Yeah, it was horrible. ALTG is our second one. Alta Equipment Group. All right, so Alta Equipment Group, what do we know about them? We don't know. Okay, there we go. Their earnings are in the toilet.
Perfect.
Oh, awesome.
Let me tell you about Alta Equipment Group. So they are formerly Riley Principal Merger Corp. Is a provider of industrial and construction equipment and related services. The company owns and operates integrated equipment dealership platforms in the United States. Through its branch network, the company sells, rents, and provides parts and service support for specialized equipment, including lift trucks and aerial work platforms, cranes, earth-moving equipment, and other industrials and construction equipment. So why, sir, would Alta Equipment be in the toilet when we've got $3.8 bajillion going to be invested in infrastructure?
But it's not there yet. There's no
That is
cash.
true.
These guys have machines sitting on lots not doing anything. So overheads, they're probably burning overhead like crazy, waiting for that infrastructure bill to hit.
Okay, but they're not new, right?
I don't think they're new.
No. So, I mean, that infrastructure bill wasn't in play when they started. So it looks like the stock started in about May of 2019,
Yeah.
reached a peak there at 1080, and then dumped straight down during COVID. Like,
Yeah.
damn near, like, I don't even know if you could drop more than that in a day. But dropped down to $3.59, and they have worked their way back up to, pretty reputable number, $13 or about that.
I don't understand why, though, unless it's just a play on infrastructure, because, man, their financials suck.
Let's take a look here.
They barely made money in 17. They barely made money in 18. Revenue doubled from 17 to 19, but they lost money. It doubles again in 20. So whatever they're doing a lot of it, and they're losing a lot of money doing it.
They seem to be doing it wrong.
Correct. So, yeah, I would say this one is a no. If they were breaking even, maybe, and we had an infrastructure play, perhaps. But, yeah, I think these guys are struggling too much.
Well, one thing to note is that their balance sheet grew from $146 million in 2019 to $746 million in 2020. So they spent a ton of cash, I'm guessing, buying equipment.
I would hope, right? Because it would show as assets on the balance statement then.
Exactly. That makes some sense to me. I'm not quite ready to write these guys off yet.
No, they might they might be doing some long-term lease stuff too, which would be awesome, right? Because then you get the assets. And I don't know. Let's see what the other guys are doing. Let's see what CCF is.
All right.
Oh, it's a Chase. Is it like the real Chase?
No, it's a fake one.
Oh,
Chase
no,
it's
it's
engaged. Yeah, no, it's fake. It's a fake one.
Yeah, it's not Chase
manufacturing. It's not Chase Bank. No.
No, yeah.
Is engaged in manufacturing of protective materials for reliability applications. The company operating segments include industrial material segments and construction material segments. Like, how random are those random dice? Because we always get two like exactly the same.
I know,
we get to compare companies. This is wild. So, yeah, the construction materials segment consists of project-oriented product offerings that are sold and used as Chase branded products. Yeah, so they're equipment, heavy-duty equipment.
Huh.
Crazy. All right. So, same thing kind of happened. Chase has been around for...
Okay, so they do adhesives, sealants, additives, industrial tapes, and corrosion protection and waterproofing. Huh.
Okay, so it's a branded product. It's not equipment.
Yeah. So I would think that kind of stuff is going to be necessary going forward, right? Especially with an infrastructure play being possible.
For sure. Only concern in the short term, like relative short term, I guess over the next year or so, is going to be supply chain issues.
Yeah.
So they may not be able to get their materials to be able to, in order to sell it. Financially, they've
made money the last 4 years.
I don't know, dude. Like, I can feel which way you're leaning, and I'm kind of leaning the other way.
Oh, yeah? Which way am I leaning? We'll see how well you know me. Which way do you think I'm leaning?
I think you're leaning towards Chase.
I was. But I could be convinced to go the ALTG way.
I think that's a better play, shorter, like mid-range term, like a year or two kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I think in 2 years, Chase is the better play.
I don't know if I have a 2-year window yet with this channel, right?
Right.
Let's do the ALTG. It looks like they've boosted up. This infrastructure bill has been floating around for almost a year. And Congress needs to decide we're either going to do it or we don't. If we don't, we're going to lose our $15. If we do, we're going to make 20, right? We'll turn our 15 into 20.
Yeah.
That's what sure. All right. ALTG. That's what we're going with on tomorrow morning. Cool. Well, that was fun. All right. Time for portfolio review.
Let's do this. All right. Huh. Can't say I saw that coming.
What? That's a lot of green.
It's all green.
Wow. Yeah, I'm surprised also.
That's
awesome.
Did not expect that.
Well, good on us. Good on Dice.
No kidding. All right, so our biggest loser today and only loser today is Butterfly Networks, down 1.18%. The next lowest one is Knife, the Falling Knives legacy stock that we still hold.
Hey, click on that one. Let's see how close we are to our sell point.
Let's see. Chart.
Does it let you do? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we still got a ways to go before
we got a few bucks to go. Yeah. That's okay.
It's all good.
And then today, our biggest winners, we've got Zillow Group up 2.78%.
Oh, yeah. Go Zillow.
And
still under our buy, though. Oh, no.
Yeah. But I think Zillow's about ready to go. And I don't know why, but for some reason I feel like this taper talk and, when that kind of stuff just gets started, where we start the tapering process, for some reason I just feel like that's going to be good for Zillow, only because all of the money printing has not, and the low interest rates have not been good for Zillow. So,
well, let me ask you this. Right now, houses are selling like hotcakes. Do people even care if it's listed on Zillow? Do they even care if Zillow's making an offer? It's like, hell no. I got 15 people. I got a line of people out front here, and half of them have cash. I don't care if, but as soon as that market flips and it's no longer a seller's market, I think that's when this kind of stuff really, oh yeah, I want it on Zillow. I'm going to pay for the extra stuff, right? All that kind of stuff comes into play.
Point. Yeah, because it's going to be harder to sell. That's
exactly. Yeah. So I think we're sitting pretty on that one.
Yeah, we'll see. I think there's something like called head and shoulders when you look at technicals and stuff, and it's kind of giving you a head and shoulders look. So usually that means it continues this downward trend, but what do technicals know?
Yeah.
And then we've got the big winner today is the Brazil Bull, up 4.66% today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the highly volatile Brazil Bull.
I think, let me double check. So on Thursday's show, oh no. Yeah, so on Thursday's show, the three that I picked were horrible. Mm-hmm. And so I doubled down on PNC.
Oh, okay.
They were bad, dude.
Well, there we go. So over the overall portfolio today, I'm guessing it's that one, up $4.
I think it's that one. Heck yeah.
And we've got leading the way, Worried Bank. We've got On Assignment. Nothing has changed here over the last little bit.
Yeah.
And in the losers, we've got the same losers. Ideanomics down and Tompkins Financial down. Why didn't we sell Ideanomics when it was up 10%?
It was actually up 14%, I thought.
I think I know why. I think your old bud Harry might have had something to do with it.
Yeah, we'll have to have a better talk next time. I think anytime you make 14% on your money, shut her down and try again. Take that profit, put it under the pillow. All right,
good advice.
So the market was really kind of stuck. I think there's so much, what do they call it, FUD? Fear, uncertainty,
and doubt. Oh, yep. we were so in sync there for a second.
I know. Because of CPI and just wanting to know what are the Feds going to do. I think if CPI comes in low, we don't even have to think about tapering until next year. If it comes in high, people are going to start sweating because then tapering talk is going to be real, and people need to know, well, is it priced in or is it not priced in yet? We don't know. It might not be priced in. It might be priced in. It could be a hell of a roller coaster for the next couple of weeks. I think there's an opportunity for it to get real ugly. But the things that they measure
get real great too.
It could be buy it now because you're never going to get it this cheap kind of stuff. So who knows? That's about all I've got on the market. I didn't have internet for half of the day today, so I didn't see
the market started up with a bang, and then well, what really happened is that the market offered a bit of a tumble today was someone somewhere got a hold of someone's Twitter on Lite Coin and said that Lite Coin and Walmart have partnered up, and that sent cryptos straight to the moon for about 6 minutes.
How much market cap was added?
I heard something in the realm of like 300 billion.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then it wiped it all out. How crazy is
$300 billion tweet. So pretty incredible. And I'm sure we'll find the story somewhere, along the way, somebody will say something. But for now, we don't know. It was tweeted out by accident, supposedly. And so Walmart came out with a press release and said that they have nothing to do with Litecoin. And that sent everything tumbling really quickly, straight down. And it took all the rest of the cryptos with it. So pretty wild. It was a pretty interesting morning.
Everybody got caught up with it because it came out on a newswire. And so everybody started CNBC.
They all picked
Bloomberg. They all talked about it the same couple of minutes.
Yeah, it was awesome. It's totally awesome. So
crazy.
Yeah, that was kind of the big deal in the market.
So someone's going to jail for market manipulation. It'll be awesome.
Yeah, and then it put a whole bunch of uncertainty, a little bit more FUD back into the marketplace, right? So I think things kind of tapered off a little bit by the end of the day. Everybody sold out kind of early and midday, and then things were kind of coming back at the end of the day. And from what I saw, a lot of the stocks were kind of up after hours. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. I'm going to be up early watching CPI. Yeah, that's going to be great. And I can hardly wait to watch everything go to the moon or go to whatever the opposite of the moon is.
I don't think we want to know what the opposite of the moon is.
I don't know what the opposite of the moon is because things only go to the moon.
Absolutely. All right. So we're going to start a new segment tonight called Things We Learned a Long Time Ago because we're old. I don't know.
The dumb stuff we learned along the way.
Yeah, don't be dumb. That's what we should call it. Don't be dumb.
Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb investing.
So the question we get, how do I start?
Exactly. And how do you even get to start to invest in stocks and or in retirement accounts or investments of any sort?
Well, we talk about it all the time, right? What do we say? Click the Weeble down below, put $100 in there. And people are like, where do I get $100?
Right. So we kind of forgot that part along the way when we started this channel. We got to figure out you got to have some extra cash to be able to invest it, right? So that's kind of where this segment comes in, is how can we start to save up some cash? And tonight's little lesson that we learned along the way, and the big one, is you got to make sure you are not carrying a balance on your credit cards. Because when you carry a balance on your credit cards, you are getting charged an astronomical amount of interest, somewhere in the realm of 19% per year, which is going to be a lot more than what you can make on stocks or make anywhere else, likely. So the very first thing that you got to make sure that you're doing is not carrying a balance on your credit card. Do whatever you can, fight for every dollar. Don't invest until you've got all of your credit card debt paid off. So that's lesson number one. Don't have credit card debt. And that's the very first place you got to make sure that it's taken care of before you'll have any extra cash to be able to invest.
And this is not being brought to you by Visa or MasterCard.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
So what Harry's talking about there is we've all done it. Every single one of us has had a need. We've got that credit card. Like for me, it started off as being newlyweds, having to get a place of our own right out of high school. We didn't have a washer. We didn't have a dryer. We didn't have any of that kind of stuff. And so we went, and lo and behold, the guys were like, hey, we can put it all on credit for you. Oh, all I got to do is sign my name and I get a wash machine, and I ended up buying a $300 wash machine that cost me $900 because I was dumb, and we don't look at the little stuff that, hey, that $300 wash machine, the very first month I took it home, it was now a $330 wash machine. They charged me $30 worth of interest that month. I paid $60 on my bill. So it's craziness, and we don't see that money because it's all going in our payment. Or, oh yeah, I paid my credit card $60 this month. Well, you only put $30 on your principal. That other money is just going to some fat cat's pocket.
Right. Yeah, and that's some of the best advice I ever received. I think it was during high school. I had a math teacher that was pretty good with finances and whatnot. And he said the very first thing you do when you turn 18, you go and you get a credit card. And what do you do with that credit card? You go and buy things. But as soon as you buy something with it, pay it off. So as soon as you buy something with it, pay it off. Send the cash right from your bank account. And fortunately, in that time, it was easy enough, right? So we were able to buy it on a credit card, and then we could transfer right from our bank account to the credit card. It was simple. Just pay it off. But get the credit card because you need to get credit too. So don't be afraid of using a credit card. Just pay it off.
Yep.
And that's the best, quickest way you can establish credit. But don't carry balance. You hear me?
Don't give them free money. All right. That was good. That's a good first lesson. And that's an easy to remember one. Pay off my credit card. Because I guarantee you're not going to make 19% on any investment. It's just not going to happen.
You might hit a few home runs here and there, but over the course of the year,
there's no way. Yeah. All right. Well, I can't think of anything else. I am still looking for a rental house. The prices are to the moon. I can't believe it. So I've slowed down. I haven't been looking. I mean, I look every single day. I read every new one that's come on the market, but I haven't gone to look at any because it's just, I don't know. I can't see paying almost $100 a foot more than the house I bought 2 years ago.
Yeah,
it just doesn't make sense.
No way.
So
use that
I'm just
money
waiting
and invest it somewhere else.
Oh, I did. You don't want to know where that went.
I got a pretty good idea.
Not a happy camper here.
You bought the dip. Just wait. It'll be
That's
fine.
what I keep telling myself. I think I bought, you were talking head and shoulders. I think I bought the armpit.
Well, it'll eventually go back up.
I know. It's all good. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Whatever you do, don't trade like that guy.
Definitely do not trade like that guy or listen to him either. This is not financial advice. But
No.
if you want more non-financial advice and dumb stuff that we talk about, click the links down below and subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your buddies. Yeah, we're here quite often, so come hang out with us.
But our random stocks are beating the Dow. So I'm just saying,
Facts are facts.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.